much. It's the 69th.
Big round of applause for the attendees.
Big round of applause for the attendees. I thought let more people come in and then we have a round of applause. Bigger round of applause. Yeah. So it's a great occasion to host this event. I feel privileged that on the 69th Independence Day of the country, I have to invite some people on stage and we'll have flag hoisting. I think it's a good idea. Tell me how many of you would support it. Even if you don't support it, doesn't really matter because your wives will take care of it. I would request all the women in the room to come on stage and we'll get the flag hoisting done at the hands of Dr. Uma Shashikant.
Yay!
So now we'll all rise for the national anthem. Thank you very much. Miss Meenakshi Dar, may I request you to be here, please. Miss Meenakshi Dar is an IFA from Rourkela and she is going to recite a Sanskrit shlok for India's Independence Day.
सर्वेषां न जननी भारत धरणी कल्पलतेयं जननी बश्चल तनय गणेस्तत नवमितमैकविधेयं सर्वेषां हिमगिरिशीमन्तित मस्तकमीद मन्बुद्धि परिगत पाशम् अस्मद् जन्मद मन्मद मनिसं श्रोत पुरातनमास्त्रम् विचलित हर्षं भारतवर्षं विचलित हर्षं भारतवर्षं विशतकर्षनिदानम् भारत शर्मन् कृतमस्माभिर् नवमितमैकविधेयम् सर्वेषां न जननी भारत धरणी कल्पलतेयं जननी नवमिकमैकविधेयम्.
Thank you, ma'am. It's the great starting of the day. So now, Deepak, as you were mentioning, now there are more people in the room. So a big round of applause for all the attendees for this conference. So let's start the business of the day. We have a panel discussion, women empowerment. And I think that's somebody from the MFRT committee gave this idea that let's get all the women on the stage for recital of the national anthem. Thank you very much for that idea. I think it's a brilliant start of the day. It's my privilege now to invite the panel moderator and I would like to be wrong about the statement I'm going to make. This might be one of her last public appearances before she relocates to USA. One of the finest teachers that I've come across in the industry, and a lot of this we joke around a few things that a lot of people drag and drop names that I know Narendra Modi. The problem is Narendra Modi doesn't know me. It's my privilege to state here that here is a very eminent personality, Dr. Uma Shashikant. It's been a privilege to have learned a lot of things from you, ma'am. May I please invite you on stage to moderate the panel. A big round of applause for Uma, ma'am, please. Invite the panelists. Here the first one is Preeti Kucheria, Director of Health Guardian Services. And I'll pick up one or two things from each one's introduction. They filled up a form and given it out. What I liked about Preeti was her favorite pastime, thinking and introspection. Preeti, it's a wonderful thought. I really was thinking about it. I really appreciate that whatever you do, if you keep thinking about it and introspecting over a period of time, the improvement is phenomenal. Please welcome Preeti Kucheria on stage. The next panelist is Veena Malgaonkar from Pune. Veena and I share one particular hobby. Her favorite pastime is always reading. And those of you who are connected to her on social media, she keeps posting some nuggets of whatever she has read and she's learned. Brilliant one-line quotes from whichever author she's read from, eminent personalities like Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger. Veena, reading is a phenomenal pastime. Thank you very much. Please come on the stage. The third panelist is a counselor, not from financial services field, but a job which is very similar to what a typical financial advisor does, counseling. Vrinda Ambekar. Again, one thing that I love, your success mantra. Her success mantra is, whatever you do it by heart, to enjoy it. Success comes automatically. Fantastic thought. If you do what you love, and if you love what you do, you don't really bother about success. It comes naturally. Vrinda, may I please request you to come on stage? Another panelist who is also not from financial services industry, but she is a brilliant author and a Gujarati author. I have a privilege of knowing her for around 4 or 5 years. Now we've interacted on various occasions. She is an author of Gujarati books. She is a freelance writer. Karwin, may I please request you to come on stage?
morning.
So the panel today is about women, empowerment of women, and in the context of what we're doing here, women in the area of finance. I'm very happy to have a beautiful panel here. There are a few things we want to discuss, and I think I'll begin by stating the obvious. Why is it that there are such few women in the finance profession? Right? In this entire hall of face, I have two successful professionals right here from the same business on the stage, and I have two others who are also working on women issues. So I begin by asking Preeti and Meena to talk to us about, what in their view is the women IFA's position and how their profession has been, and their perspective on why women don't seem to be choosing this profession as much as we would want them to.
So I think traditionally, I mean, if you go see in India, or many Asian countries as well, typically the man is the bread earner of the family. Women are supposed to sit home and make their rotis. Though that has been going on, and women child education also. I mean, girls were not educated. So I feel so with that tradition and keeping sort of being over the years, many women have not looked into financial advisory as a profession. As you were rightly saying, as we were discussing earlier, you have a lot of women in the nursing profession, you were saying, and other professions, primary school teachers are women, but financial advisory has never been looked upon as a profession that women can take over. If you ask me, I really don't have any answer why. But
is it very demanding on your time? Does it require too much of attention? Does it require skills which are not commonly found amongst women? You as a woman who is in this profession, did you face any specific difficulties? That's one.
yeah, so I feel there were no problems at all. I think women have a better opportunity at being successful in this business because it's all about having relationships with your clients, and I feel women are far better in that area. You don't have to be loud and dominating to be a successful financial advisor. I think women have the qualities of not having an ego. If there's a circle of people sitting around you, men will probably just wait for someone else to say a hello, whereas women will immediately sort of mix with the people around you, and that's what you need in this profession. First is established relationships, which is a quality that women have. We don't have as much ego as men do. So I really don't understand why women can't be, can't get into this profession. There's really no barrier in that sense.
So what we're trying to say is, in definition, financial advisory is actually gender agnostic. That is, there is really nothing that stops a woman from becoming a financial advisor. There aren't really obvious barriers. What would you think, Meena?
There are no obvious barriers, and in fact, women find it much easier to start a conversation. So, and financial planning is all about conversations. So to get to I really haven't understood why it's a kind of career which you can keep your own timings, manage your family as well as a career opportunity, and make a difference and touch so many lives. So I really don't know why more women are not entering our profession.
Well, so let me. So it looks like there are no barriers. It seems like a very nice thing to do. It seems to be trading on strengths, but the truth is that we have very few. So I'm wondering whether enough is known about this profession amongst women, or if I were to go to Brinda and ask her, career choice for a woman, whether we like it or not, there's one side of the argument, the liberal view, which says that women can do everything that a man can do. I mean, that's the view we have, which I think is a nice and liberal view. But if you look at the situation on the ground, women tend to choose professions which help them care for the children and the home. Right? So, as someone who works on children and emotional intelligence, do you think that, the upbringing of the children is impacted because your mother is working, or, you work a lot with children. So do you think that, are we overstating this whole idea of requirement for the mother to be there? What are your views?
Yes, definitely to a certain extent, at least at initial stage or age of child, yes, mother has to be with child. It is always beneficial because, of course, child is part of her, what we say as it. And mother is the person who really understands the child very well. So at least at initial stages, like first 5-6 years of the age, if mother takes care of child, it is definitely good. And after that, I feel it depends upon the backup system what the child has. If the child has good backup